Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you some of my favorite healthy snacks. I am notorious for snacking. I think it is a proper hobby, and so I really wanted to make some lifestyle changes, as everyone knows now. So I needed to come up with a couple ideas to, I guess like trick myself into eating healthier. Like, I can still snack, fine, but let's replace it with something healthy. So we have 4 options here that I personally love, and I just want to jump right in on it. So number 1 is going to be super obvious, but it's a real thing, and that is fruit. I have everything on cute little plates, so I don't know how much I can tilt it to show you. It may fall everywhere. I don't know, but we have black seedless grapes and sliced red apples. My absolute favorite fruit is cantaloupe. It's great for headaches, so I always eat it the minute I have a headache. I don't have any right now, which is why it's not in this video, because I ate it all. That's what happens when you love something. But another, I don't want to say it's a favorite because I don't love berries. I eat them, but I don't love them. But strawberries I do enjoy, but only I put them in a bowl, slice them up of course, and then sprinkle on cinnamon and nutmeg, and that just makes them so much better. I love nutmeg. It is my favorite spice. Put it on anything and I'll probably eat it. Almost anything. But moving on to number 2, something I've been making for years. So it's really simple, really easy, just takes a long time. So I guess it's not really that easy, but it's easy. And that is, can we guess? It is oven dried tomatoes, and I love it. So you just take I use Roma or any other like variety tomato. The one I've been getting at Sam's has like all different little shapes of tomatoes, and you slice them up so they're small, put them on a baking tray, really low temperature. I kept my oven at warm, which not really sure how it is, but it's less than 200 degrees because I don't own a dehydrator, so I use my oven. And I put on rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and that was it. That's it. So just mix it all together, spread it out, let it stay in the oven. It took about 8 hours yesterday, so it's definitely worth it. If you don't like the little seeds, like I don't, you gotta squish them, because if you don't cut them right, then the seeds will stay in there and just like be a roasted gushy mess. So you definitely want to squish those out of there, but if you like them, then it tastes like a really good roasted tomato sauce. So you can just really jazz them up however you want, and then just roast them really low in the oven for a really long time. If some are smaller than others, pick those pieces out as they cook, and then just leave the rest to do their thing, and take them all out, put them in an airtight container in the fridge, and they will last for about a week. My next one is really simple. Like I said, these are all simple and easy, but it's just to make a protein shake. I personally like Shakeology from Beachbody. So far it's been my favorite protein powder that I tried. It's the least proteiny, if that makes any sense. A lot of protein powders can be very powdery or dusty. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like cardboard juice, if that makes sense. Not really sure why I put protein powder on a plate for you, but I did. Hope that's okay. That's one of my favorite flavors. It's the cafe latte one. They have 4 flavors, 5 now. Vanilla, chocolate, greenberry, strawberry, and the cafe latte. And then they have a vegan version of the chocolate and the strawberry. So you have a couple options there. I personally think that the strawberry tastes like butthole. I don't like it. It's tolerable in like when you blend it up with spinach and berries and things like that, but I don't like it if just like with milk and powder. I love the cafe latte. Tastes just like Starbucks. Chocolate is amazing. The green berry's good. I haven't tried the vanilla, but those 4 in order. Cafe latte is definitely my favorite, and strawberry is my least favorite. But it has a really high source of protein. It's so many nutrients. Like, I can't even begin to list all the nutrients for you. If you hop on over to my blog, I've linked the website where you can go get it, and you can just read all the nutrients for yourself. It is amazing. And if you go to their Facebook page, they post things like, what's your favorite thing about Shakeology? And the consumers will answer. So it's not people or paid spokespeople, I guess, doing that for them. And it's people have talked about curing headaches and anxiety and depression and weight loss and muscle recovery and sleeping better. And there's so many benefits to it that, you know, it's really expensive. So if it's not something that you can afford, you can always get another protein at like Walmart, Target, GNC, it doesn't matter. But it's something that I think is a huge staple in my diet, and I'm willing to try and push my budget around. Like, I'd rather buy cheaper things and then get an expensive protein powder, just so I know I'm putting like the best nutrients in my body. The last snack that I love is something that I just recently discovered how to do by myself. I've always bought roasted almonds, like ready, seasoned, roasted, all that great stuff. And I recently bought raw almonds, and let me tell you how nasty raw almonds are. I don't like them. I think they're yucky. They taste like yucky, and I don't know how many times I can say yucky, but they're yucky. I hate them. I hate raw almonds. And I was like, I had this giant like 32-ounce mason jar of raw almonds, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with these? They're nasty. And almonds are not cheap. Like, if you buy nuts, you know that they're not cheap. And so I was like, well, all right. You know, the beautiful world of Pinterest taught me how to do many things in my life. So I looked up roasted almonds. Easy. You take your raw almonds, spread them on a tray, throw them in the oven at 1050 for like 15 minutes until they smell like fall and almonds and a bag of fresh almonds from the store. And that's all you need to do. And you take them out, let them cool for like 20 minutes until you can easily handle them, and then throw whatever seasoning you want on it. I saw a recipe for just olive oil and sea salt, classic. You can throw in some pepper, some garlic, a little bit of Parmesan if that's what you like. Something that I did, and I actually did it earlier, which is why the video is going up late today, is I wanted to make something fall, and because it's never going to be fall here in South Florida, it's going to be hot as the dickens every single day, and they're predicting that all of September and all of October are going to be hotter and drier than usual. So I don't know when I'm going to get fall. I'm probably going to get 3 days of cold, and then it's going to be hot again. So I have to make do with what I have, and that was to make pumpkin spice roasted almonds. I am a pumpkin spice lover. Pumpkin spice lattes are my favorite thing. I think they're amazing. When they're not available at Starbucks, I always get an iced chai tea latte because they taste very, very similar. So it's like, quick tip here for you. If you can't get pumpkin spice all year round at your Starbucks, just get a chai tea latte. Tastes just the same, and it's amazing. And then you can have it all year round. You're welcome. But anyways, here are my almonds. They got a lot darker than they were, obviously, because they were roasted. And I put stevia as the liquid to like bind everything together. Be careful with that stuff because it is strong. I can't even begin to tell you. I tasted it. I was very dumb. Very dumb. My college education should just get thrown out at that point because dumb. Do not just lick stevia off a fork. It was nasty. Everything is just yucky. But this is supposed to be a good video about how yummy everything is. But I coated the almonds in the stevia, like maybe a tablespoon. There's a crap ton of almonds, so that was plenty, with a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, which you can get at Walmart, Publix, whatever grocery store is near you. And then I put a little bit of sea salt because by itself it was just too sweet. And like any sweet treat, you know, caramel, cookies, whatever, you should always sprinkle a little sea salt on top because it really brings out the flavor, and they get super crunchy and they don't taste like cardboard anymore, so that's great. So those are my 4 healthy snacks that I have been loving lately, and I hope you try some of these out. You can hop over on the blog, or you can shoot me a comment or a message and I will give you the recipe. If you do want a recipe for the tomatoes or the almonds, let me know and I can make a separate video about that because they're super yummy and I would love to do that for you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next one. Bye!